Good morning, Resurrection. It's November good afternoon, probably Resurrection. It's November the 17th, and this is the we are headed into the last week of the church year. We call Sunday the Feast of Christ the King. We will sing all the good hymns, crown him with many crowns. It's the day that we stop and we say we are finished telling the story that we set out to tell last Advent. We've told the story every Sunday for an entire year. Today is the last Sunday, and Jesus Christ is the King of Kings enthroned in heaven. And next, in the week after that, we begin telling the story all over again. So we will have our work cut out for us, as we do every year when we start in Advent, telling the story of Jesus, who has come once and will certainly come again. But that's not what this week and next week are about. They're the time when we can look around and say, we have done our work for one more year. We have preached the love of Jesus. We have offered his saving embrace, the message of his saving embrace, to anyone who would stand still long enough to listen to us. We have said our prayers. We have provided to God such service as we can render to him. We do the best we can, and we believe that he is pleased in our effort that we've done that. We've done it all year long, and we can say we've done the work that has been given to us this year, and the next week we will start doing it all over again. So that's why there's always a beautiful festive feel on this coming Sunday, the Sunday of Christ the King. And we will take just a momentary break to say, there, we've done it one more year, our joy and our privilege and our duty, before we start again. So Thanksgiving is coming up. Those Sundays normally, that Sunday normally falls right around Thanksgiving. Very often, the first Sunday of Advent is the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So usually, Christ the King is the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So it being Wednesday today, we will have our Wednesday night Bible study. But next week, being Thanksgiving week, we will not have our Wednesday night Bible study. Folks have got company coming from out of town, and they're getting ready to cook the meal. And of course, the Thursday Women of the Covenant group will not meet next week. It will not meet on Thanksgiving Day. I think most of our kids, the students, are out of school for. I think most of them are out the entire week. So we'll have lots of folks traveling. We'll have lots of family in town. If your family's in town, bring them to your beautiful little church and let us love on them just like you love on them. We love you and we love your family. So bring them to church and let us meet them if they're still around next Sunday. So it'll be a week just like normal this week, but it'll be a little quieter at the Church of the Resurrection during the week next week. Somebody pointed out to me that I was remiss in not announcing our new vestry members that were elected last Sunday. So I'm happy to do that now and to tell you that Savick Millis and Brian Easterling and Clark Holmes were elected to the vestry. Poor Clark, when he's not on the vestry, we make him do finance committee, and when he's not on the finance committee, we make him do vestry. He always ends up with the short straw. It's a good vestry this year. It has been for the last few years. Very good vestry. I am so grateful to the folks who ran, to all six people who ran. It's sometimes hard to put yourself out there knowing that you got a 50-50 chance of being elected or not. But folks continue to put themselves out there because they're devoted to their church and they're devoted to the Lord. And I appreciate that so much. Thanks to the three folks who are going to serve with us for the next 3 years. And thank you to everyone who showed up at the annual meeting to vote for that and to handle a few other things. And Miss Mary Jo Holmes did such a lovely job, as she always does, organizing our lunch after the annual meeting. A lot of work goes into those things, and she and Pat and all of the ladies, Jackie, and I see I'm naming people again, don't do that. They all work very hard to get those things organized and going, and they always come off just beautifully. So I'm so thankful to you all. I don't have much else this week, but to tell you that Jesus Christ is in His throne in heaven, and that all manner of things will be okay. And so come this Sunday, and let's say that very thing to the entire world and to each other as well. I love you, and I'll see you then.